Today, this is the American Reverend Zachariah A. Jackson from the church. What's happening now? Today, I'm in Washington, D.C. with my friend Ludin Pierre. He's struggling with his battle with Home Depot. I was just honored to go down to the Martin Luther King Memorial. I was getting ready to say monument, but it's actually the Martin Luther King Memorial. I had a little discussion with the taxi cab driver. I said, take us to the Martin Luther King, to the National Monument or whatever, referring that as the Martin Luther King. She said, one day you need to get down and see the MLK Memorial. I said, well, that's where we're going. She said, no, you said the monument, so you stopped for the monument. But we all got together. But today I'm out here in Washington, D.C. with my friend, brother in crime, if you will, Ludin Pierre, and he wants to talk to us, to the YouTube family and the Facebook family and all the web about his issue with Home Depot, a big giant company that gobbled up his small company. Ludin has been working with them over 10 years and trying his best to do what he can to save the American businessman, the small businessman, the small industry, small man that get crumbled so much by these big companies and so shy a lot of times to talk about. Ludin, would you tell us your story?
We have a staffing agency. We supply workforce to companies such as Home Depot. At the time where Home Depot was expanding in the East Coast, a middleman came to us and asked us to help Home Depot because Home Depot needed a lot of people in order to expand properly in the East Coast. We help Home Depot open stores, about 1 to 2 stores almost a day. We even draw the safety line in the warehouses because Home Depot had just started. Home Depot had few stores and 1 or 2 warehouses in the area. Sure. But we help Home Depot. While we were doing that, Home Depot would not give us a contract.
Can you tell them what state, so they can know what
that
state?
was in New Jersey. In New Jersey, that's where we actually started with Home Depot. Home Depot took us to New York. We even came to Maryland to open, help Home Depot go to crisis they had to have. But Home Depot actually, finding out that we were the owner, did anything in the power to minimize us, in the power to destroy us. As a matter of fact, Home Depot took our business and divided it in 3. Keep one side of the business for themselves and then give the other 2 portions to 2 other white-owned companies, realizing that they don't want black owner. They want black to work hard for them, but they don't want black owner sitting on the same table deciding the future of Home Depot, because we did make Home Depot look good at a time where Home Depot needed us so much in the East Coast to expand. So Home Depot told us in order to work for them, we have to change our font color. Sure. This is a very difficult thing to swallow in America, when actually today you see people are crying, asking where are the jobs. But they should talk to Home Depot, companies like Home Depot destroying jobs in America. When actually veterans coming out of war, they cannot find jobs. Kids came out of college, all they come out with is a bill, they cannot find jobs. 26 million people are not unemployed. Sure. People are losing their home. They're foreclosing on them every day.
Not to mention
because
that we have so many people in the nation now doing these sit-outs, calling themselves the 99%.
Yeah, the 99%. All this is just because people are looking for economic justice. It's just because of companies like that. They should address Home Depot as one of those companies destroying jobs in America. As a matter of fact, Home Depot would even violate the 1933 law by having goods made outside of the United States, when actually the law was set in order to help jobs stay in America, in order to help people, workers in America find jobs. Instead, Home Depot would make the goods outside of the United States and still sell it to the government in the United States. Therefore, workers in the United States don't have jobs. That's why all of us should stand together. I would ask anybody working for Home Depot to make sure they have a diary. Keep track, because you're going to need those information later on, because it is in Home Depot culture to abuse minority. It is in Home Depot culture to take advantage of small people or small vendors. A lot of vendors would not have the courage to come out there.
Sure,
We're going to stay out there until justice is done, because we understand that this country depends on small businesses. We create 75 to 80% jobs in America. Therefore, by letting a giant like Home Depot, which is a shame on them, to destroy a minority business, to destroy a small business, they're not doing justice to America. They are making the government look bad also, because so many people out there not having jobs. We need to join hands together against Home Depot. Call Mr. Frank Blake, call Home Depot managers. As a matter of fact, Home Depot promotes supplier diversity, which is working with any minority, any small business.
Sure.
When actually it's a joke, because Home Depot would tell us that we don't care, that we work with whoever we want. Therefore, they will destroy a business that was doing 75% of their work, to take over their business and then give it to someone else, to other white-owned companies doing exactly the same job in the same warehouse for the sole benefit of Home Depot. This is unjust. We're asking any vendor dealing with Home Depot to be aware of what happened, and anybody also who are looking justice in America to stand against a giant like Home Depot. We're not going to let the fight out, because Martin Luther King died for economic justice. We just visited the monument of Martin Luther King. I think that memorial is Martin Luther King Memorial. I think is a lifetime experience. Anybody who got a chance should come down there and look at it, because injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, because today is us, tomorrow is. That's why today you see the 99% people on the street.
Sure.
You see that something is changing, something is there's a big change going on. We have to keep our hands together, join hands, in order to fight injustice, because injustice is injustice. So this is one of the reasons why, if Home Depot expects us to go away, we're not going away until justice is done.
All right. Well, there you go. You heard it. You heard it. As he said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Again, this is American Reverend Zachariah Jackson from the Church of What's Happening Now. Good night.